Where are you from?
I was born in Mobile, Alabama. Didn't live there too long though, most of my childhood though. I moved to Birmingham in like second grade, so I was like 7, and I was there till I was in 7th grade, and I moved to Georgia. So I've been here for most of my life now, but I wasn't born in Georgia, and I'm not. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I wouldn't say Mobile raised me. I don't feel like I come off as a person from Mobile. Although when somebody's from Mobile, I can kind of tell.
What part of Birmingham? My family is from the West End.
From where?
The West End?
The West End?
Yeah.
Okay. West End using the hood.
What?
But West End?
Yeah, bro, what's the hood?
Well, I ain't gonna say all the West End hood, but nah, I stayed in a couple places up there though. I lived in Bessemer for a minute. I lived in Hoover for most of the time.
Oh, y'all got that football team.
Hell yeah. Pretty much, I would say Hoover and Bessemer for the most part.
And so why did your family move to Atlanta?
I only moved here because my dad lived here already. My dad and my mom are together, but I got siblings on both sides, but I had never experienced living in Georgia. I wanted to live with my dad, see what he was talking about. Follow my dad. Definitely was a change in life and shit, changed my goals. I did a lot of shit differently once I got here.
So what inspired you to start doing music?
Honestly, bro, as a kid, I used to want to make music. I used to sing and shit or rap all the time by myself. And then when I told my mom, like, I want to say like 8th grade probably, I was with my boy Vinci. He's also part of my collective. I was telling my mom how we was gonna start like a rap group or something. And my mom was like, that sounds kind of cliche, don't you think? And that shit kind of turned me off. So, but like I still kept making music with Vinci, so it's like, shit kind of like, we just made music, wrote music together and shit for a long time. And then one day my friend Dez dropped a song and it was like hard. And I was like, okay, so we all got to drop now. Like, now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was my senior year of high school though. And I had like, by then it was hella classmates and shit making music. And like, around then it was kind of like, that was probably the best time for me to start dropping music. I didn't do it though. But I just didn't want to really be compared to the people in my class, if I'm being honest. And these are direct shots, I don't care. I personally feel like I'm the best person at my high school to ever come out of my high school. They could spend the rest of their life chasing me. I'm gonna be the face of this new wave one day. And there's nothing that they could do about it, like, honestly. But, like, I just didn't want to really be kind of like looked at the same way. Like, I feel like they would tell somebody they make music, and they look at you just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, nah, that wasn't me, bro. Even back then, I was making more, like, lyrical, like, more conscious music than I am now. Right now, I'm kind of doing my own thing, like, trying to, like, what can I say, expand. Like, I want to appeal to a broader audience of people, so I make a lot of different type of music. But, I don't know, man. Like, this shit is different to me. Like, I want to do this, like, I've always wanted to do something I'm good at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like being, like, I was a gamer. My source of income before working was gaming. Like, I made money playing video games, doing tournaments and shit on Call of Duty. That's how I met GOAT. I met GOAT in 2013 or 14 in a Call of Duty Ghost lobby on Whiteout. And that was my guy, bro. I used to talk to this man on the phone and shit all the time. And then we started playing a game. We started realizing, like, I was hitting top page on MLG at 14 and shit. I was top 1% in the world on Halo. Like, shit was, like, looking good for me. So that's originally what I wanted to do. I didn't really want to be a rapper at that time. I was like, I'm going to put my shit into this. But, like, me and him, my second or third song I ever dropped was with GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, we had still never even met each other before. Shit just turned me up, bro. Like, people that I was close friends with all had the same dream. Like, we all wanted to be artists. And it's just like I said, bro, I want to do something I'm good at. I actually feel like I'm better than most of the people around me. Like, most of my peers, I'd say, like, other artists. Like, within the underground right now, there's only so much competition. And I'm always up for competition, personally.
And so the first song that you dropped, how old were you then?
You said, how old was I when I dropped my first song?
Yeah.
I dropped my first song on January 24th, 2019. So I was, 20?
How did
20.
you?
I was 19, about to turn 20 that year, I think.
You said that you wanted to be different from your peers. How did their receiving of your song affect like your relationship with them? Was it like, oh, it's dope, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what?
Getting popular.
Honestly, it's something I just had to like. It's something I actually have to deal with to this day, bro. I realize my music actually has an effect on my relationships with people around me. I make music a lot of times about people in my life, about things that happen in my life, and I say things that are rather arrogant, especially in terms of artists. Like I say a lot of things as like I speak on how I'm better than a lot of artists, and I really am. I feel like a lot of artists are clones of artists that came before them. In Atlanta right now, everybody want to be Young Thug or Gunna, and I just think that's kind of funny. Like, I don't know. I listen to other artists, and what inspires me is when people do shit that I feel like I can't do, or something that I'm like, damn, why didn't I think about doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm interested in hearing shit like that makes me want to make music. I don't really listen to right now, honestly, the only music I listen to is myself. I don't really listen to nobody else. But that's not to say that I don't go listen to other music. Like SSG Kobe, I fuck with Kobe. I fuck with Fago. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be listening to the underground, just trying to stay tapped in. Really, it's my brother that stay tapped into everything. He listen to everything. He showed me music. I be, like, typically I'm not on aux, you know what I'm saying? So I just be tapped in. I be listening, like, trying to see what's popping, see what people like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I've even had, I've lost friends from the music I make. I've had to end relationships with people based on the music I make. And it's just like, that makes it more fun. That gives me more to do. That makes me want to say different shit in my music. Like, I want you to perceive me the way I portray myself in my music. That's exactly what I want, and it's working. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm getting the exact response I'm looking for. I just need a little bit more attention, and I plan on getting it. But like, everybody's not gonna like how, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who dislikes me for the shit I say in my music. Like, that's your problem. Go listen to it again. Make sure you hear it.
Do you feel like you have a good relationship with your peers, though?
I do, actually. And my music, bro, honestly, like, now, like, when I go to events and shit, like, personally, I'm not the type of person to go, well, in general, I am the type of person to walk up and be, like, all extra, like, very extroverted. And I'll talk to whoever, but in events, like, that I've been at where artists have been performing at and shit, like, lately, because I've been trying to get more in tune with Atlanta's underground. The goal is to eventually take over Atlanta's underground. That is my goal for my collective. We're an underground media marketplace. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to offer all music services. I'm trying to offer studio time. I'm trying to offer photography, everything. Like, and I want people to do everything here through my site, through the things that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we just have more potential. It's like, we have artists under Half Human, and I personally feel like I'm not sitting here just saying that I'm better than all these people or whatever the case may be. All my niggas are. All my niggas are great. We do this shit. Like, it's different, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people do this shit just for the aesthetic of being a rapper. They do this because they like what it feels like to be a rapper. And it's like, I do this shit because I'm good at it. I do this because this is real competition to me. I want people to understand the gap between us. I don't want this to be something that's a blurred line or anything. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave this planet as one of the greatest artists to ever walk this earth. And I want it to be, like, not debatable. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually don't remember what the original question was, so I'm not sure if I answered it.
You did.
Okay.
What was the moment that you decided to take rapping seriously?
I'd say, you know what?
Like, when was it just like, yo, I can really do this, like, let's go?
It's probably the day I dropped my first song. When I dropped my first song, I got, like, a lot more attention than I thought I would get. Like, nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody make music here in Georgia. Somebody tell you they make music, you're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. Like, everybody make music, cool. Like, you're not really that pressed on hearing what the fuck they making. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I expect people to view me that way when I tell people I make music. So I try not to just plug it too much, but, like, somebody asks me about it, okay, we're gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, just when I dropped that song, I was very like, I had made plenty of music before then, you know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time trying to get better as an artist. I feel like I wanted to get to a higher level than my peers before ever dropping my first song. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my first song to come out and it'd be like, oh, okay, like this is, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted people to have that reaction to it. And it got exactly what I wanted. I probably had my most viewership like consistently in the very beginning of my career. And it's like, after seeing that, it's just like, I'm very self-conscious, man. I don't know. I'm very like, I will sit there and redo a line however many times I got to, you know what I'm saying? And just to make it sound the way I want it to sound. So it's like me dropping it and it's like, of course I feel like I'm amazing, but it's like, I have to get that opinion from other people as well for it to be valid, you know what I'm saying? So it's like me dropping and hearing all this like nothing but good shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fought with the song, they fought with it, they fought with the aesthetic of Vexx, you know what I'm saying? And that shit made me happy, bro. I was like, this could, you feel me? It just, I'm not gonna say I want attention, but like, I like the attention, you know what I'm saying? I do desire it. Once you have it, it's something that's like, and nothing feels better than that, bro. I got on stage and it was like, my first time getting on stage, bro, top 3 experiences in my life. Like, I don't know, everybody was lit as fuck and it was like my first one. So it was like, bro, like, I was made for this. This is what I was born to do.
Are you independent or are you signed to a label?
I'm independent right now. Signing is not even like on my radar. Like, I don't even like, I really don't want to sign anything anytime soon, particularly, but it depends on the deal. The deal is good enough, I'll do it. I honestly just can't take something very small. Like, I really can't. Like, I wanted to be something people go back on and be like, oh, Vexx signed a deal for this much. I wanted to be like a number that people remember. Like, damn, he signed for a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Personally, just because like, I feel like I could do so much with my sound. I have so many different avenues I could take and I can go down all of them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I make multiple genres of music. I do a lot of shit. I got a lot of things planned, you know what I'm saying? And it's like music won't be my only route, but it's like I want to have full creative control over the things I do. I'm not looking for ideas from the person that hands me checks. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to perceive me the way they want me to, you know what I'm saying? This is my story, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a co-star or a co-writer. You feel me? It's just not the same.
Are you interested in any other art forms outside of music?
Honestly, bro, yeah. Like, I really want to do acting and like or videography even. Like, I fuck with it. Like, I used to do photography and shit before I really started taking this music shit as serious as I do. Like, being an actor sounds lit. Honestly, I like seeing myself on camera. I watch a lot of shit too. That's the thing. I be watching a lot of shit, bro. I'm talking about. I've slowed down just because I make so much fucking music. But if I'm going to sleep, I never go straight to sleep. I'm watching something. So it's like that's just inspiring to me, bro. I be watching people like, damn, like they really pulled that off. Like I really feel. I don't know. I feel like that's a skill, bro. That's not something anybody and everybody could do. Like people make fun of theater kids all the time, but that's a skill that niggas don't got, and it's very profitable. You feel me? And it's like, Vexx is already the main character of a story. And I plan to have it animated. I don't really plan for it to be any like, you know what I'm saying, real life shit like my actual person. But I've thought about some way implementing it. It would work the way the storyline works. But it's, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just different. I like anime. I watch a lot of anime, so it's just like it definitely inspired the art form or the art style I imagine the story to be in. So.
Earlier you mentioned that you were a top gamer. Why did you decide to choose music over gaming, or do you still game?
Okay, so I do still play, but not the same. Like, it's not the same. Like, when I was younger, it was like most people get on Call of Duty and play queue up a public match, and just go shoot shit for whatever reason. Like, for me, bro, I did not go to public match. Like, that was dead. I wasn't playing the game unless it was for MLG. So there's a league you can get in. You literally just make an account on there, and you start off with your rank looking like a fucking phone number as long as hell. But the better you get and the more games you win, more XP, you feel me, your rank goes higher and you become more valuable to other people. So you can get pro points from winning tournaments and shit. And you know what I'm saying, like, the more pro points you got, the more appealing you are to organizations and shit to pick you up. So it's like, for me, that's all I was doing. I was not doing shit that didn't benefit me. I was gonna hop on the game, we finna play against some people for some money. Like, we can do wager matches, we can play a tournament, or I'm trying to get my, you know what I'm saying, get some XP. So it's like, it was different. I was a very competitive gamer. I didn't play any other game other than Call of Duty or Halo, whatever I was playing at the time. There was no other game. I was not getting on to play nothing else. That's, if I get on the game, that's what I'm playing, and we're only doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. Now I just play like, I'm still a very competitive player, you know what I'm saying? I talk my shit, and I be trying to do, I try to be the best at everything I do, honestly. So it's like, it's just different. But I haven't tried to get into the league yet at all since I've quit. I only stopped because, to answer your question, I only stopped because probably the closest I got to being able to be a pro in Call of Duty anyway. I was like 17. I was 17. I want to say it was Black Ops 3, and that's when I first started interacting with pros a little bit more. Like, I was getting in the lobbies with them, speak with them and shit like that, like the pro players, people that are already famous from it. And it's like, that was the year they made the CWL, so, and you had to be 18 or older to compete. So I already knew I couldn't compete during that Call of Duty, so I didn't really care that much. And then by the time that ended, I was like graduating high school. Life was just different. That's probably about when the music shit took off. That's when my friends around me were all we started making music. We started to like have the same dream. And I personally just feel like it's easier to pursue a dream when multiple people have it. It's just something easier to do. It's not like I can't be a pro gamer. Honestly, it could happen in the near future.
How do your family members feel about your music career?
That's an interesting topic. My family, personally, bro, I do need to do a better job of being tapped in with my family. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I made straight A's my whole life until like high school, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, everybody growing up, people are like, oh, he's gonna be a doctor, oh, he's gonna be this and be that. And it's just like, as I started going through school, I was like, oh, that shit sounds whack as fuck. Like, it sounds dead. Like, I can't spend my life sitting behind a desk. Like, that shit's so dead. I can't stand homework. I went through almost all of school. I just would not, like, especially like elementary school and middle school, I was not doing any homework. I did not do any of that shit. And then I would just do very good on tests and classwork and shit. And it's just like, because once I leave school, bro, then my mind, that's out the window. Like, I want to do what I got to do, what I want to do. And it's like, I can't see myself spending the rest of my life doing something I don't want to do, like literally actually want to do. Like, most people that are doing their jobs right now didn't grow up thinking like, ooh, bro, I can't wait to be fucking hammering nails all day. That shit's gonna be fucking great. Like, that's not it. Like, that shit sounds so weak. Like, I don't want to get paid to sit at a desk. Like, I get it, that's easy money, but why the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd much rather do something I love. Like, I want to get on stage and connect with people, you know what I'm saying? I want people to feel the way I feel and admire the way I portray life, you feel me, in general. Like, I want people to admire me. Like, that shit's crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that everybody can relate to. Like, you get, like, I've been on a stage, everybody can't say that they've done that, you know what I'm saying, in front of so many people and got that energy. Experiencing that shit is not the same, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create a different life for me and my friends. I don't want to do anything that, I'm not trying to go sit in an office so I can make my life better for me and then just start a family and shit. Like, cool, starting a family, yeah, of course, but like, I don't want to get rich and have new friends. I don't want to get rich and have no friends. I want to come up with the same people I was broke with. I want to change my life and everybody's around me. You feel me? It's not like, this ain't just for me, but a lot of it is for me.
And so where do you see your career going, like 5 to 10 years from now? Like, where do you see Vexx? What's your dream?
My dream? Bro, like I said, bro, I want to be one of the greatest artists ever. But I want my music to be like, I wanted to have longevity more than anything. I want people to listen to my music years from now, years after I'm gone, if I go. I wanted to be like, I don't know, bro. I want to be world renowned. Like, you feel me? Like, there's plenty of people, like, you get on any type of video chat service, some random ass shit. You talk to somebody on the street, whatever music you listen to, they may not know the artist that you're talking about. But you say something, you say, oh, you heard that Drake song? I bet you they know who the fuck Drake is. Or Michael Jackson, like, they know who the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? I need that. That's what I need. I want to change. The thing is, bro, I want to make it almost impossible to forget me. I want to make this world somewhat of my own. I want it to be literally beneficial to benefit me in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like, within 10 years, I can't say for sure if that's enough time. But I essentially want, like, I want structures in this world to resemble me. Like, I want people to, like, you know what I'm saying, buildings, something. Like, I want to change some type of way of society or something. Like, people that follow me, like, I want to benefit them. I want people to acknowledge them, realize who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not, I don't want to have to feel like anything has to stay the way it is. I want to create my own path and make the life I want. I feel like there's nobody's, why would I let anybody stop me? You know what I'm saying? And especially if I feel like it's not particularly bad for anybody else. It's just making life better for me and those who support me. So it's, all in all, I don't know, man. It's like, I just want to be acknowledged, bro, at the highest scale. I want it to be, like, undeniable of my stature, you feel me? Like, it's just something different.
Earlier you mentioned that you were advanced in all of your classes.
Hell yeah.
And it was kind of boring. How do you feel about the state of education now?
Honestly, bro, like, I don't have much of an opinion on that, bro. There's only so much I could say, because, like, I went through school, all of school knowing, okay, this is just, it's fucking school. Like, this is some shit I'm gonna have to do, whatever. Most of the information is some shit I need in the real world. Now, if it was something I needed to know in the real world, it was something I would pay attention to. Like in history class, you feel me? Now, it's kind of biased because I fuck with most of my history teachers. They was all lit as hell. I fuck with them, even in college, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I fucked with history, but I would be hearing shit, like learning about shit that happened in our world, you know what I'm saying? Shit that we have, that you have to look back on. You can use it as a precedent for other cases, you feel me? In general. And the shit was just interesting. They made it interesting, you feel me? It's just like, I like hearing about shit that's, like, shit, I want to be in a fucking history book. I want people to be like, yo, Vexx did, I want it to be crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, that's the level of shit I need, bro. Fuck that. Like, I want people to, like, I want this world to know who fucking Vexx was. But it's like, I don't know, man. School was just lame. Like, I just never liked doing schoolwork, bro. Sitting in school was like, bruh, I'd be in that bitch like this, fucking, like, I was making good grades, bro, but I was in that bitch like bored as fuck. Teacher call on me, and I answer the question, and then be like, yeah, motherfucker, you thought I didn't know that shit. It's like, you feel me? Like, of course I ain't said it out loud, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Like, I'm chilling. Like, this shit easy. You know, specifically freshman year in my science class, I had a teacher try to tell me, because I was trying to sleep in the class. I was like, I'm sleepy. She said, Chad, wake up. I was like, no. I like my head down. She was like, Chad, wake up. No. She like, all right. She's like, you got a test tomorrow. I was like, I know. She's like, all right, so you gonna make 100? Yes. And she was like, all right, if you don't make 100, you owe me a Chick-fil-A biscuit. But if you win, I mean, if you make 100, I'll get you a Chick-fil-A biscuit. Guess who got a Chick-fil-A biscuit? You know what I'm saying? Quit playing. You feel me? It was just like, fuck school though. Like, I just hated that shit. Like, I'd be in class, like, especially if it was some shit like, but I'll cheat on a test if I need to. What the fuck? Like whack ass. These teachers wasn't doing no work, bro. They get on Quizlet and fucking copy and paste the test, bro. I'm gonna look up the first question on Google and get my shit. Cut that shit out. Don't expose these kids, bro. Let these niggas win. I want to see everybody eat. But fuck that, though. These teachers is whack. Fuck that shit. Fuck school, bro.
Do you write all of your songs?
Bro, I ain't wrote a song about a year or so, bro. I mean, of course nobody else writes them, but, you know what I'm saying? I get in front of a mic, turn on the beat, and then I'm like, I was like, get in my zone. I start humming some shit, you feel me? And then it'd be like, it just take me a second. Really, it'd be starting the song be the hard part, because I don't know what the fuck I want to talk about or what the song gonna be about. But once I kind of develop a concept, it's like, it's over with. Pretty much once the hook done, first 4 bars done, all right, the rest of the song gonna come off like this. But I'll sit there and freestyle, bro. I'll either freestyle or I'll just hum a melody, come up with the melody, and then I'll spit some shit to go on that melody or whatever the case may be, or whatever the rhythm is that I'm going with. You feel me? But it's like, I just spit that shit, and then if I don't like it, I do it again, or if I like it, hit the next line, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wherever I left off at.
So it's like punching in?
Hell yeah. You feel me? Like, I don't write anything down anymore. Although it's like, I will say my music is different when I write shit. Like, anything I've written, it definitely is different than my music that comes off the top of my head. But it just depends, because when I'm writing shit, I can, like, if I want to be creative and shit, I have so much time. I don't know, it's just different. My creative process is different. I just like doing it in the moment. I want to make it feel like, I like being able to hear my songs, essentially. Be able to hear my songs and be able to remember how I was feeling when I made that song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was dating my ex, there was a song I made about my ex at like 7 a.m. I couldn't go to sleep. I was laying in bed at 7 a.m. I got up, I was like, I'm about to make a song. When I made a song, and ever since then I was like, yeah, that shit lit. That's a fire story. When I tell people about it, like what was going down, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, bro, I just had to bed made that song, da 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 da. I played that shit for her ass, and she was oblivious as fuck, her stupid ass. She didn't even know it was about her. That shit funny.
If you could collab with any artist, who would you collab with?
Ooh, damn. That's a great question. Fuck, who would I collab with right now? Fuck.
I know you said you were on your own wave earlier, but are you like interested in collabing?
Yeah, although there's only one person I've dropped music with at all that is not in my collective, and it's Indigo, my friend Indigo. I fuck with Indigo heavy. But like collabs, bro, it's really weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Actually, a lot of artists that be asking to collab with me, I just won't do it. A lot of times,
the majority of people?
Huh?
The majority of people, you're like, nah?
Yeah, bro, I'd be like, nah. Like, typically I'd be like, nah. Just because, like, a big part of it is, like, now I'm a little bit more open to doing features because, like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, like, fuck it. Like, I'm in the scene a little bit more. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I plan on getting paid for them, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing free features. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit more open to it now just because, but I feel like I made too much of a statement in my music leading up to it being, like I said, I talk a lot of shit like about how people aren't fine enough. People aren't fine. I display that on my Instagram. I say that shit like, you feel me? Like, people not that hard. Like, niggas not that hard. They not. You feel me? But it's like, so it's like, I feel like I can't just hop on a song with somebody trash and they be like, bro, what the fuck happened? I thought you was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't do that. So you gotta be hard before I slide on a verse. But it's like, so yeah, only one person that's not in my collective has a song out with me on it. Matter of fact, he don't even got a song out. I got a song out with him on it. Got a couple of them, like 2, 3. But who would I want to? I don't even know, bro. Like, I would probably just want to feature with, like, not even just for money, because honestly, if I just want to clout or something like that, of course, the highest sought after feature right now probably like Drake. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, Drake was my favorite artist for a long period of my life. Not right now though. I don't make that type of music right now. But Drake's still a great artist. I ain't gonna shit on him like everybody be trying to. I'm probably gonna be looking more towards the underground people or people that just got that new sound. Like I ain't gonna lie, Fago's sound is hard. It's hard to feel like I can match it though. That shit is like, I mean not like he just be hitting melodies. I'd be like, how the fuck he do that? That shit don't make no sense. Or like Kobe, I fuck with Kobe music too. I fuck with Killer Roy heavy. I fuck with Killer Roy. But a lot of my favorite artists are dead though. Like, no cap. I was definitely an X fan. Juice WRLD, I listen to Juice WRLD every day. I used to listen to him non-stop. Nigga, I was on Juice WRLD. You couldn't tell me shit. Mac Miller, I fucked with Mac Miller. He's a big part of like the beginning of me making music. So it's just different, bro. Like, a lot of them niggas dead. So it's like listening to their music be a little weird for me sometimes. Like, not even weird. It's just like, it's not the same. Like, I can't anticipate some new shit. So it's like, I want to save it for whenever I feel a certain type of way. If I'm like, damn, I got to sit on this long ass trip, I'm about to listen to, you feel me, the people I love, you feel me? But it's like, I'm probably going to go with like, damn, bro. I don't even know, bro. Like, that's a good, I don't know, bro. Maybe Fago. I'll probably go with a Fago feature right now. That'd be a hard feature. I'll fuck with Fago. That kind of music would be hard right now. Like, yeah. Hey, go with my new sound. The sound that I'm doing right now, I'd say, like, Fago would be a 5 feature.
So earlier you said that you used to make like more conscious music. Why did you move from that to, I guess what you would say is like your new era, like your new style?
Yeah, people not listening to that shit. That's why they ain't listening to that shit. They not, bro. If your name ain't Jermaine Cole or Kendrick Lamar, they not listening to that shit. That shit out the window. Like, you can be talking, you trying to spit on some lyrical shit. These niggas is finna look at you like you stupid. Cause it's like, bro, nobody want to hear that. They want to hear some shit that they can be in the club and be like, yeah. Niggas want to be lit for no reason, like whatever the fuck the case may be. Or they just want some shit that just make your ears hurt. You feel me? But it's like, so I be, you know what I'm saying? I still like, I be telling stories and shit still. You feel me? I tell stories all the time, crazy stories. I be very elaborate. You know what I'm saying? I be telling shit that be like, if you don't know the story behind it, you wouldn't understand it. Like, okay, like, I've said, I don't want to reminisce, but my blood still stains the walls, in a song that's not out yet. But that, it makes sense because I still visit the place where I died at. You feel me? So it's like, it's just, I don't know. It's a big part of the storyline, you know what I'm saying? It'll make people understand it. You perceive my music a completely different way if you understand what it's about. You feel me? Like, I like to make it that way on purpose. Like, the song just sounds good. You're going to hear it and be like, oh, this is hard. You want to sing along to it. But, like, once you know the story, you know what I'm saying, the lore behind the song, then it make it that much harder. Like, a lot of the bars hit more they're more clever to you. You feel me?
Do you have any projects that are out right now, or
Hell yeah.
okay, that you want to talk about? Go ahead.
All right. So my last project I dropped was called Lockhart. My first, it was 6 rock songs. Lockhart is pretty funny actually. A lot of it's about a girl, but it's let me say, okay, it's about a girl, but it also ties into the storyline of Vivalis. The name of the story that Vexx is the main character of is called Vivalis. And so it's like Lockhart is a spell that essentially causes you to have like undying love for the caster until requirements are met. You feel me? And it's like, depending on how hard of a requirement it is, you feel me, like how hard that is to achieve will change the hold it has on you and what it allows you to do. So it's like people under the spell of Lockhart, their hair turns purple, which is why my hair is purple right now, because I'm in that stage of my story. You feel me? So it's like Lockhart is like I was essentially making this girl, having this girl pretty much play the role of the person who casted Lockhart on me in the story. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and I had never made rock music. Well, I had dropped 2 rock songs on my 22nd birthday, but then I dropped none after that. And so then I dropped 6, like a whole tape of rock songs, just for people to see that I could do this genre of music, you know what I'm saying, at pretty good level, and tell a story. You feel me? And came out pretty good, bro. I had a lot of fun making it, bro. And it was just like I made it in a weird amount of time. Like the whole tape was made in June, so I had, you know what I'm saying, met this girl on the internet, you know what I'm saying, but then I went to, it was like literally on Instagram, and then I met her for the first time on my birthday at like midnight, and that was my first time meeting her, and that was my first time meeting a lot of people that have helped me get a little bit further in my career lately. So it was like, from that point, that night, I was like, all right, I'm about to make a tape. I announced it on Instagram, I'm about to make a tape called Lockhart. You feel me? And then within that month, I made that tape, and it was like pretty much based on my relationship with this girl up until that day. You feel me? But also tied into the story. So it was just a lot, bro. I don't know. I try to make a lot of, I wanted to be that artistic, you feel me? I want there to always be like something underlying, you feel me? Right now, I don't have the attention or the eyes for me to really want to go out of my way to explain every individual part of it, you feel me? But it's like, I want to leave that for later when I have the platform, when I know what people are willing to listen and they want to hear. There's a lot of shit I want to tell everybody, but it's going to have to wait.
Mm-hmm. So for someone sitting at home who hasn't made a song yet and who would want to be in the position that you're in today, what advice would you give to them?
Do that shit. Don't sit around. What the fuck? Fuck are you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Like the fuck are you waiting for? It's dead ass. Like I feel like with anything you want to do in your life, bro, I don't care if you want to go to the fucking moon, bro. Go suit up, you know what I'm saying? Get ready. Like, we can't, like, a lot of people waste time with the shit they want to do, bro. Like, time is like, you can't get that shit back. If I could rob Father Time for time, I'd fucking do it. I'd rob the shit out of his ass today. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is so valuable, you feel me? Like, I want to live forever. And it's like, and I have to live with just the truth that I'm aging every day. That shit sucks. You know what I'm saying? You will never get this time back. I wish I was famous fucking years ago, you know what I'm saying? So it's like real shit. You want to make music? What the fuck you need to make music? Like, if you're not making music right now, what's stopping you? Oh, you need a laptop? Get you a fucking laptop. You know what I'm saying? You need a microphone? Get that shit. Like, it's not impossible to get, bro. You can get anything. You just gotta start it and perfect your craft. You feel me? Like, don't bullshit yourself. If you know your shit is ass, learn how to get better. It's that simple. When somebody tell you your shit trash, take that shit on the chin and then figure out how to make that shit better. What the fuck? Find out what they listen to, bro. Make some shit that's harder than whoever the fuck they listening to. Like, this shit not hard. This shit actually easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. You feel me? Anything you want to do, bro, it's really just like what you know, bro. Like, this shit is easy. Anything and everything you want to do is easy, bro. Everything starts with desire. You have to want something, and whether or not you get it depends on how bad you want it. If there's something you wanted and you didn't get it, bro, you didn't want it bad enough. That's all it is. Like, you feel me? Chase your dreams, bro. Don't let nobody tell you shit. Can't nobody stop you from nothing. Let me be your example.